In honor of Halloween week on my solo escape, I decided to dress up for you guys and act out this character before I started my actual video. And so here it is. I'm a pregnant teenager. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I'm young and I'm dumb and I get to love my baby so much longer because I met him so soon. And it's gonna be great. And I'm so happy that I'm 15 and pregnant and alone and single. But my mom is gonna have such a fun time taking care of little Deshawn or Desandra. I don't really know. Very surprising to find out that I was pregnant. You have no idea. So like I called Teen Mom and they called me back and they said I'd be perfect for it, which I knew I would because even though my baby daddy and I were in a committed relationship and we lasted for like 2 weeks and we were so in love, I don't know his last name. And I tried to text him about it, but I think that his phone company like is hacking into his phone because I keep getting a text back that said that ain't my baby. No phone company, it's not your baby. That's why I didn't text you about it. Oh, God, everyone's so thirsty for me. Like, I'm a mom now. I don't have time for all that. You know I'm gonna be hitting a little club though when I turn 18. Do you guys want to hear a joke? My education. I keep saying I'm gonna get my GED, but I'm not gonna have any time. Like, I'm gonna be hitting up so many parties. You are not gonna be able to find me at all. Like, nobody's gonna know where I'm at until like 5 a.m. when I come home or sleep, or I sleep at somebody's house. Because, I mean, I have to go out there and try to find a father for my baby. No baby deserves to be fatherless. I'm not strong enough to do this by myself. Like, you guys don't even understand how upset I am about this. Well, that was super scary. Hey guys, it's Rekka here on my solo escape. And today I'm acting as the ghost of Halloween's past. I know that's not a thing, but I'm making it a thing. It's a thing. So Amber told you about all the things that you can do for Halloween, so I want to tell you all the things that I've done for Halloween. I never usually actually do something on Halloween. Like, I usually watch scary movies, or sometimes I go trick-or-treating. It just depends on like when the day falls. And so and I think this year I'm gonna go to a haunted house, and I'm super excited for that. But I do Halloween things like a week before Halloween. Carved pumpkins with my best friend, and we drank hot chocolate and we listened to music, and it was really fun. And I think that sometime this week I'm actually gonna carve pumpkins because Fridays, Halloween every year, like it's like every Saturday before Halloween. Here in Athens, we have this thing that's called Block Party. And basically what it is that they block off all the streets that are uptown. And I don't really know how to describe uptown to you guys. If you might call it downtown, we call it uptown. It just basically it's like a bunch of bars and places where college students can walk around because it's a college town, you know, Lego U's like right there. And it's like a bunch of places for them to walk around so they can get something to eat or go to bars. And there's like 4 tattoo places up there, I think. There's a bunch of stuff up there. So what they do is they block it off, and you basically just party in the street. And they have 3 stages set up, and they play music, and all the bars open up to people who are like 21 and go in there and want to drink. And people can drink on the streets. Like, the cops don't care. This is the one day where they're like, oh, let them have it. But if you're underage drinking, then they're gonna bust you. And you'd actually have to do some pretty bad stuff at Block Party to actually get taken to jail. Been going for 3 years. And the first year was very boring because I didn't know anybody, if I remember right. I think we only stayed for like an hour and then we left. Second year was really fun. I went with my friend Courtney, and we hung out and stuff, and we talked to people. And we actually met this really nice guy who was like lost and looking for his friends, and we like tried to help him. And then when he found his friends, he left. And then after that, it was kind of boring. And so we walked down to like where like the end of the street would be, I guess. And we sat on this bench in front of this bar, and we were just sitting there like taking a break because walking in heels is not something I want to do every day. So, but we sat there and we actually saw a big fight, and this guy's like head busted open in the middle of the road. And as soon as the cops started coming down to like check it out, everybody ran. So my friend and I actually went up to go talk to a cop to make sure that they knew that something was going on down there, like, because everyone ran away, so they couldn't ask anybody what had happened. So we walked and we went and like told them what had happened and stuff. And that was a very scary experience. Like, I hate talking to cops. I don't like them. And then we found my mom, and then I think we went to McDonald's and we came home. It was pretty fun. And this year, which was last Saturday, was Block Party. It was the funnest year that I've been. It was really awesome. Courtney, my mom, and I went together. And then my mom went to go hang out with Courtney's mom in a bar. So we walked around, and then we met with our friend Zach, who is gay. And then our friend Ariel and Zinzi came up and met with us after a while, and so like we had a big group of people. We were walking around, and Zach literally, he just does not care. He walked up to so many people and was like, "Can we take a picture of you?" Just because they were hot guys. Like, and we pulled it off that it was like, "Oh, your costume is really cool, so we're gonna take a picture with you." But it was just because they were really, really hot. And so we took a bunch of pictures, but so we had, like, he was taking a bunch of pictures with like a bunch of hot guys, which it was really fun. And Block Party doesn't close until like 6 a.m. usually. Like, that's when they really start like cleaning people out. And so it was like around 2:30, I want to say. My friends and I, we were gonna walk up to like where the house parties were to go talk to people, and I think we were gonna go see Ariel's boyfriend. I'm not 100% sure what their plan was. I was just kind of following behind. And okay, so here's like the sidewalk, and then like here's a road, and then there's a sidewalk. And we were walking in the middle of the street, and then we stopped and we kind of like pushed to the side of the street to go like talk to one of our friends or something. I think they knew each other, and we were talking to him, and then we saw people running down here, like a group of people, and we knew that that was a fight. Like, that's like the tell sign at Block Party that there's gonna be a fight and something's gonna go down, so you move. So we moved, like, we hopped onto the sidewalk, and we start talking, because it's no big deal, you know, like, people fight at Block Party all the time, because they get drunk, they get mad, and then they fight. And so, like, we moved, and we were like, okay, no big deal, you know. And then the cops started running down here, and we were like, okay, big deal now. So we, like, got off the road completely, and then we heard gunshots, and we huddled, like, we, like, grabbed the wall to the building nearest to us. We had no idea what was going on, because there were so many people. There's so many people that come up from different states to Block Party. Like, one year I met somebody from South Dakota, and he comes every year apparently. And then we met this guy Saturday that lives in Pennsylvania, I think, and he said that he's gonna come every year. So, like, people come from all around, you know, the United States to be at Block Party. And so it's a bunch of people. It's not even just like college kids and high school kids. It's college. It's like a big thing for us. Anyway, like, we had no idea what was going on. We couldn't see anything, and we were okay with that. We were like, okay, whatever, you know. But we thought it was a cop that shot because he wanted to break up the fight. So we didn't really get scared. Like, we were like, okay, it's just a cop. It's okay. It's fine. Well, when we were walking, because the cop made us go like the other way, because he like split us all up. He's like, okay, well, you guys gotta go that way, and this group's gotta go that way. So he split us all up and made us go that way. So we started walking this way, and we were gonna circle around. It was like one whole road, okay? Well, this is where like we were going. We were supposed to go this way because it was easier to get to there. But if we would have walked this way and then turned up one road and then turned this way and then went down, we could have got to the same place. It just would have took longer. So that's what we were gonna do. We were just gonna walk a longer way. Well, we were passing by these cops, and we heard on their phone that like the guy who started like had the gun, and so we were freaking out. Like, we were like, oh my god. And I still don't know what happened. Like, I still don't know the full story. So I could be telling this wrong. I'm telling you guys what I saw and what I heard. And then, so we left. Like, we were like, no, time to go home. And then I read, I think it was Sunday on the Athens Messenger, that the guy was not found, but the gun was. And so they closed down Block Party pretty soon. So like, and then everybody started clearing out and went to like their hotels, their dorm rooms, whatever, wherever they lived. Like, they booked it back there because they were closing it down early. Because, I mean, for everybody's safety, which we didn't mind. It was just kind of like, it was kind of a bummer that our night had to end. It was also kind of a bummer that our night had to end by somebody being stupid and can't like follow the rules. Like, you can drink in the streets, which you can't do every day. You can, doesn't matter, because it's a block party, and they're like, okay, it's just a party, And so, there's so much stuff that you can get away with, but, okay, if you're stupid enough to do these things, then you need to go to jail. Like, you need to. Why ruin block party for everybody else because you decided that you wanted to bring a gun? Like, what was your purpose of bringing a gun? Was somebody gonna come up and stab you? Like, no. Nobody's intention in block party is to hurt anybody. Block party is just supposed to be a fun time for everybody to walk around and meet other people and party and drink if that's your thing, and dance and dress up and have a nice Halloween. But sometimes people do not follow the rules, and that is why we left block party at like 3 a.m. But those are my Halloween's past. I thought that I would talk to you guys about my Halloween's past and tell you stories, because I like to tell you guys stories. And if you guys want to tell me stories, I would totally listen. Just follow me on Twitter, and I'll follow you back, and you can DM me. It'd be great. We'll start a great Twitter friendship. I know you guys probably didn't like to listen to me talk this whole time. So I had the skit at the beginning because I thought that it'd be funny. And I don't mean to take any, no offense to teen moms out there, because I'm not judging you, because I don't know you. I'm just kind of doing, the teen mom stereotype, everyone likes to laugh at the stereotype, But I meant no offense of it, and if you are offended, then I'm sorry. I can't judge you before I know you. You could be the best mom in the world. And you could have, the best relationship with your baby's daddy. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you back here on Wednesday on my sweet little escape. Stay you, because you're beautiful, and I love you.